Lao Tzu said, "The best athletes want their opponents at their best. The best generals enter the mind of their enemy. The best businessmen serve the communal good. The best leaders follow the will of the people." All of them embody the virtue of non-competition, not that they don't love to compete, but they do it in the spirit of play. In this, they are like children and in harmony with the Tao. Those of us who are inclusive use competition playfully. Those who are exclusive use competition vindictively. The hyper-religious are exclusive, competitive, and vindictive. The spiritual are inclusive, competitive, and peace-loving. The hyper-religious are hateful. Therefore, we, spiritualists, are forced to become contemptuous of those who hate us, but not hateful. We hate their behavior, not them. Those who seek to learn how God made us in his myriad images of himself, uniquely, subjectively, and figuratively, find life amazingly interesting and mysterious. Those who seek only to obey the literal meaning of their scripture become arrogant, hateful, vindictive, and dogmatic. They see no use for secular Jews, gays, black people, or anyone who doesn't follow their narrow interpretation of God's intentions for humanity. They're stuck in the past, wishing to move further into the past. They have no use for the present or the future. They use technology to promote their own scripture. They're spiritual Luddites. It's hard for us to force ourselves to be contemptuous of anyone, but that's because we worry that contempt will lead to hatred and hatred will lead to violence. But you can train yourself to admire your desire to grow and condemn those who adamantly refuse to do so. The best athletes want their opponents at their best so that they can become better people. The best generals enter the mind of the enemy to discover their own good with which to defeat others' evil. The best businessmen serve the communal good because the good of everyone augments their own good. The best leaders follow the will of the people because achieving the good for all isn't confined to one name for God. Not that we don't love to compete, but we do it in the spirit of play. In this we are like children and in harmony with the Tao. Good thoughts. We'll talk again tomorrow about the joy that ensues from the paradoxes of life.